Right at the start of 2026, one very big incident has happened. The US has finally attacked Venezuela. One operation was carried out, which was not very long-lasting. But its impact here is going to be very big. The US attacked Venezuela's capital Caracas and hit several Venezuelan military targets, and ultimately captured Venezuela's President Nicolás Maduro and his wife and took them to America. When the attack started, 3 major spots were hit. The first was Fuerte Tiuna, which is an important military installation in Caracas. You can say it is the power center of the Venezuelan military. After that, a strike was carried out on La Carlota Air Base, and a communication center was also struck, which is located in El Hatillo. Here, several jets were seen flying. After that, Black Hawks were seen, and some small helicopters were seen flying at high speed and low altitude. It is said that this entire operation was conducted by the 160th SOAR Unit, meaning the 160th Special Operations Aviation Regiment, which is a U.S. Army special unit. This unit is dedicated to performing helicopter support missions for Special Operation Forces. Along with attacks, they also perform insertion roles. Their expertise is in night flying, low flying, and aggressive flying. They have helicopters including the MH-47, which is an advanced variant of the Chinook. Specifically, during such operations, the MH-47G Special Operations Aviation version is used, which has a more sophisticated digital common avionics system. In this, you even get in-flight refueling, and it comes with better offensive capability. Along with that, for defense, you get a better self-protection suite. Overall, it is built specifically to perform special operations. Similarly, the Black Hawk versions used by them are also special. They use the MH-60 Black Hawk, which is a special operations version. It has a similar common avionics architecture, in which a powerful APQ-170 silent night terrain following radar is added, because of which it can fly very low. Along with that, a more powerful engine is also provided. It comes in 2 versions, and both are in service with the 160th SOAR. The first is the assault version, which carries troops. The second is the DAP gunship, meaning direct action penetrator. Basically, in this configuration, rockets and missiles are added to the helicopter. Apart from this, door-mounted Gatling guns are already there. After that, they also use small helicopters. These include the MH-6M and AH-6M. The MH-6M is also known as the Little Bird, and it is the latest and most advanced version of the helicopter, and it is used for troop insertion. Whereas the AH-6 is also a special operations version, but attack capability is added to it, because of which it is capable of launching rockets. Apart from this, they also use drones. Drones like the MQ-1C Grey Eagle are used. So it is a very capable unit. They have capable equipment. Their training is also done specifically for night operations. They performed the operation, hit important targets, and enabled the Special Forces unit so that they could capture President Maduro and his wife. They were captured, and completing the operation, they were removed from Venezuela. So everything went very smoothly and was done in a very short time. Because of this, questions arise. The first question that arises is that such an operation was performed so easily, in which resistance from the Venezuelan side was almost negligible. Does the US really have so much expertise that their helicopter units can go, capture a president, and the Venezuelan military has no answer to it? Even the timing of the operation raises questions. It is said that President Trump had given permission to undertake this operation in December itself, but they were waiting for the right time to execute it. Along with this, at the time when the operation was executed, the sky was very bright even at night. Experts say that helicopter units usually avoid performing special operations in such conditions, but still the operation was carried out at that time. So at least the question arises that even if you performed SAD and dead missions and neutralized Venezuela's air defense systems, still circling out and neutralizing manpads is very difficult. Even in a country like Afghanistan, you get challenges. Venezuela still has a decent military. So not even a single manpad's fire was done on the helicopters when you are going to capture their president. Questions arise here as well. Even at many places, reports are coming in PR where it is being said that everything went according to plan, and some kind of deal might have been cut here. Because reports were coming earlier that President Maduro was demanding around $200 million from Trump to flee Venezuela. And capturing Maduro and his wife and taking them to the US indicates that maybe some kind of deal was made here. Then why so much drama? Why try to show this attack? Most likely, this was done for President Trump, to show how capable the US military is and that it can perform such operations. From the Venezuelan side that any kind of significant damage happened, or that any very big military or political personality lost their life. As soon as President Maduro was captured, the Venezuelan opposition started staking claim to power. And from the American side, this is being posted and said that these are our special forces, this is our capability, whereas reality seems different. Because you were capable earlier as well, but you struggled in a country like Afghanistan. So this operation became a little too smooth, which is exposing things. So interesting geopolitical scenarios are being created here. This becomes a kind of hypocrisy, because you oppose Russia in Ukraine, and you carry out a similar operation in Venezuela. Even the European Union's reaction has been such that they are not able to condemn this. They say the EU is closely monitoring the situation. The EU has said from the beginning that Maduro is not legitimate and they want a peaceful transition. They are talking about restraint from the Venezuelan government. But Russia is saying the same thing in Ukraine, that they also do not consider Zelensky a legitimate leader. So here, this hypocrisy is getting exposed, and such a reaction is also coming from the Russian side. Even the Chinese envoy had met President Maduro just a few hours before this entire incident. So even China will get a kind of free pass, because they also do not consider Taiwan's government legitimate. Apart from this, it is also being speculated that after the collapse of Venezuela's president, the resources they have, especially oil, the US can directly or indirectly stake a claim on it. So after this, it will be interesting to watch how things develop, and we will keep bringing updates. I hope the information here was clear. On this note, we end this video. Like, subscribe.